Hi everyone, my name is Becky. Welcome to my channel. I do AngelScopes. AngelScopes are readings that I do where I tune in to the angels and also my guides and get messages and deliver those to you to help you along on your path as we go through the year. Now, this particular month of March 2018, we are going to be looking at that full moon occurring right out of the gate, guys, on March 1st, around 11 degrees Virgo. Now this particular full moon will be standing right across the sky from Pisces. So the Virgo-Pisces axis will indeed be in play. Now, if you know your natal chart, you could also see where 11 degrees Virgo is occurring there to get further clues. But for now, we're going to be looking at the solar chart, combining them with the tarot, and of course, I always give the last word to the angels. Now for me, astrology truly is a cosmic code. Really the language of source energy writ in the heavens. They're readily available for us to use as we go on our journey through this life. Now for me, this code, as it were, is always for our greatest good. It's always to help us as we go along. It's always there, given freely in love to all of us. And so, I would like to use that this month as we go through the readings. We're going to be looking at the configuration in the solar chart because that works for everybody. All right? So, hang on to your hats, guys. We are getting ready to enter March 2018 with a full moon right in Virgo. See you there. Hi Aries, this is Becky. Welcome to your March 2018 AngelScope. Now we're going to be looking at the reading today in the context of this really fabulous full moon that's going to be occurring right out of the gate on March 1st. Now this full moon is going to be occurring in your 6th house of your solar chart. And it's going to be sort of standing across the sky from the sun, which is currently sitting in your 12th house of your solar chart. Now the 6th house where this full moon will be activating energy regards your job, the work you do, health, fitness, organization, any acts of service. And standing across in the 12th house with the sun, we've got endings, healings, closure, spirituality, meditation, going within, intuition. Okay, intuition. And like I said, closures. So let's take a look and see what the angels are going to advise us today. We will be drawing 3 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, which we have used before, which you are familiar with. And we are going to be using 1 card from the Romance Angels Oracle cards and crowning the reading with 1 card from Messages from Your Angels Oracle cards. Now, I've already created the sacred space here, and we are just about ready to get started. I do have my rose quartz globe here, a beautiful quartz crystal, helping us out with the reading today. All right, so I've already created that sacred space, and we are ready. Angels, I am here with Aries, and we are asking about the overall energy that they may expect, the overall energy regarding this full moon in the 6th house. Overall energy. Okay, thank you, angels. Angels, what are the obstacles that may come up for Aries during this full moon in the 6th? There we go. Thank you, angels. Angels, what are the suggestions or solutions or advice or outcome, how best to navigate this? Thank you, angels. Okay, Aries, I'm going to turn over the cards and we'll take a look. Okay. Let me see here. Let me show you the cards and then we'll get started. First, we have the Queen of Wands. Next, the Knight of Pentacles. Then the 10 of Wands. Okay, so let me just look at it. All right, Aries, let's look at the overall meaning. This isn't going to be for all Aries. It could be for most of you or some of you. It's just hard to say. And it also will be for Aries rising and, Aries sun, moon, or even rising, of course. Okay, so Aries sun, moon, or rising. Okay, so what we're going to see here, Aries, in that 6th house of the workplace, of work that you do for money, work that you do, not even for money, it could be acts of service, but it's work that you do. What we're seeing here, it may be possible in the month of March that you, or it may not even be you, it could be someone else. There may be an offer. Okay, there is going to be an offer. Let's just say that. There is going to be an offer where you're going to take a good look at it. But the offer will be coming through, and you're going to have to examine that offer because it may be that this particular offer in the world of work, in the job that you do, is going to require more effort from you, and you're going to have to decide if it's worth it. If it's worth it to do. For some of you, I just heard some of you may be chasing an offer or chasing, let's say, a promotion, chasing more money for the work you do, or chasing more reward for the work you do somehow. And then I just heard, make sure you want to chase it. Make sure you want to chase it, because it could end up being a bigger burden on you than what you've got going now. I'm trying to look at something else. Okay, so let's just look at the details. That's the overall that I'm getting, but let's look at the details. Now, the overall energy, whoops, I think I just hit the camera, sorry about that. The overall energy that we see in the Queen of Wands. Now, this queen is holding a wand. She's flanked by, it looks like, 2 lions on her throne. She is the fire queen. This could be you, Aries, showing up in your own reading. Now, this particular Queen of Wands, she is full of ideas. She is exciting to be around. She's quick thinking. She's quick in her movements. She's decisive. She enjoys getting out in nature, and she enjoys all kinds of sports. She enjoys all kinds of physical activity. She loves gardening. She loves animals. This woman is a passionate queen, so she really is quite a dynamic force. Okay, so if this is you showing up in your reading, you are being told to just embrace your passions and consider, what are your passions? Here you are, very settled on that throne, and an offer is presented to you. This is an offer, generally speaking, of either a new job, a new position within the company or place where you already work, or perhaps something completely new in a new location, because it is a night. The offer may be slow in coming to you, or the offer may have, what's the word I want? It may have already been presented to you just recently, but it had been slow in arriving to you, in being presented to you. It may be something, like I say, that you've been waiting on a long time. This offer is coming forward, little by little, slowly, step by step. It's a solid offer. And this is in the obstacle position. So really, the advice is to think about it. very clearly. And this full moon in that 6th house, pinging across to that 12th house of going within, and this full moon being a full moon, moons always provide a spotlight on something, and they always provide illumination. This moon even may give you manifestation abilities, bringing something to fruition. So whatever has been slow in arriving in terms of an offer in the workplace has arrived, and you're ready, willing, and able, open to receive it, but you're being guided to think carefully. Examine all aspects of this job, and these 10 wands you see here are all wands of creativity, and they've all got little sprigs of green on them, and they represent, you know, someone who has worked very hard to accumulate them. Why? Because they're going to get him to his destination, which is this beautiful home here. A feeling of home. Okay, but you're being asked to consider if you want to take on this burden. Do you want to take on this burden? It's a great offer. It's stable, but it requires more work, and it requires a bit of heavy lifting in the metaphorical sense. All right, so you're kind of sitting there thinking about it. You're like, well, you know, I've done well so far. Here I am. I have arrived at this position in life. That's the overall energy. Assessing where you are, deciding if this is something you really want to entertain. It could very well be, but it may require a lot more work. Okay? It may require a lot more work, but it will get you to where you want to go. But you have to decide if that's something you really want to take up. Do you want to take up this particular new position? I mean, you're okay where you are now, right? Let me see if there's anything else. The other way we could say this is if some of you have been chasing a job or chasing a promotion or chasing a raise as you navigate your work life. If you've been chasing that or looking after it or seeing an opportunity or a promotion pass you by, just know that it would have just been too much. It would have just been too heavy of a burden for you to carry, and it wasn't meant for you anyway. And that something better, stay open to something better because it's coming through. Okay? All right, Aries? Wow, that is a very interesting reading. Let's see what the romance angels have to say for us regarding romance in this month of March. Yes, of course, there could be romance in the workplace. That's true. But let's see what's going on. Angels, we're reading for Aries, and we'd like guidance on love for the month of March. Guidance on love for the month of March. Here it is. Aries, here it is. Yes. A definitive yes, I might add. Yes, this is your soulmate. This is your soulmate. Now, let me say this, Aries. A soulmate can be a romantic partner, yes. A lover, yes. Husband, wife, life partner, yes. But a soulmate can also be a family member, people you work with, even in your work family, so to speak. So keep that in mind this month. If you do have someone in mind, and we could look at this whole array as an offer, and I'm going to move those up. Let's move these up just a little bit. We could look at this as an offer, and I'm going to take a quick look just to make sure you can still see those. I'm going to move them up just a little bit more. There you go. Okay, and I think that's a little bit better for you. Yeah. Okay, Aries. So we could say, if we're looking at love, outside of, it could be within the workplace, yes, but let's just say love in general. Then we've got you, Aries, this passionate, receptive, ready to embrace love, queen or king, genders do not matter in these general readings. And we could say that there's someone riding towards you with an offer. And a lot of times, this particular knight, to me, when he's got that pentacle, it's an offer of something tangible. It's not just an offer of love. Yes, it is. It's an offer of, will you marry me? Will you be my life partner? Will you be, in my exclusive relationship with me? Will you accept this ring? Sometimes my guides speak to me in very archaic terms, and I just heard, will you pledge your troth? Or may I pledge my troth? That's an ancient phrase in a very traditional wedding ceremony, pledging one's troth. Because if you do have someone in mind, Aries, this person could be a love partner who is a soulmate. And it doesn't have to be your only love partner on this planet for you, but it is one of them. You could be joining forces. It may not have even been very easy to come together, but here it is. It may be time to take up these wands of experience that you've gained. Yes, you've gained a lot of experience in life. Take up this group of wands, collect all of them, pat yourself on the back, and start that new life just ahead. You can see it right ahead of you. And you've got everything you need through all of this lessons that you've learned in life and maturing you've done in life and growing that you've learned in life. You have got the seeds of this beautiful new beginning with these sprouting wands. Definitely lots of passion in this relationship, and you're headed right to your new chapter right over there. Let's see what the last word is. Angels, we are here with lovely Aries, and we'd like to crown the reading today with a message from you, angels. Please let us know what Aries needs to know now. Angels for Aries. There it is. Okay, let's see what angel has come out for you, Aries, and it is the angel Vanessa. And she says, to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? Wow. Remember what I was saying about deciding whether or not you want to make this job your own, whether or not you want to accept this offer in love or in a job. Angels are saying the question you need to go within to ask with that 12th house energy, which way is my divine purpose? Which way takes me toward my divine purpose, and which way takes me away from it? And that, Aries, will be the key to deciding which way you're going to go. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. It has been a pleasure to read for you. I am so happy that we were able to share this time together, and I look forward to reading for you very, very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.